Hey everyone, welcome to Captain Housekeeper Live number 2, and we're coming to you live from Houston, Texas. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Wow, we're waiting for some people to show up. Just gonna go over, hey, somebody showed up, good. It makes me nervous. I always think, uh-oh, we're gonna go live and there won't be anybody there. I have to talk to myself. I'd rather talk to you. So anyway, what is today? Today is Tuesday, April 17th, tax day. If you're in America, I hope you got your taxes done. Got to get it, postmark by the end of the day. I dropped mine off yesterday, which, if you've ever been to the post office on tax day, it is no fun whatsoever. So you need to get that done today if you can. Yesterday I had printed off the postage here at my house. I use stamps.com, and all I had to do is drive up and pop it into the little postage drop box thingy. Anyway, so welcome everyone. I'm glad you're here. If you want to be notified when I go live, be sure to subscribe. And then after you subscribe, make sure you click the little notification bell, because that's how you find out that I've gone live. I'm going to try to go live at the same time, but you never know. I might, pop up live as a surprise at some other time, and then you'll be notified. Hi, Kristen. Kristen's here. I forgot to tell Kristen I was going live yesterday, and she missed the show, but that's okay. I forgive you, Kristen. It was my fault. Hey, she said she clicked the bell and she was notified, so now we know it works, because I thought I clicked the bell on Kristen's notification thing, and I never get notified when she goes live, so I'm gonna have to go double check and make sure I actually did that, because I'm not sure I did. So yesterday was Monday. Hope you guys had a good Monday. Hey, Cheryl's here. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl's here in the Houston area. Cheryl is going to be my very special guest tomorrow at a very special Captain Housekeeper Live. Once a month, Cheryl and I try to get together and have breakfast somewhere. And because I need some stuff for the studio, and, well, Cheryl loves to shop. There's a secret. It's not a very well-kept secret, I'm sure. We're going to go to IKEA tomorrow and have 99-cent breakfast. This month it's my turn to treat, so I apparently chose the cheapest place on earth to have breakfast. So we're going to go to IKEA and have breakfast, and then we'll go live at 11 Central Time from IKEA. So don't miss out, so you get to talk to Cheryl live too. So yesterday was Monday, and I was supposed to take the trash out. I was breaking down boxes for the recycle bin well after dark, and as some of you know, I don't like the dark very much. As soon as it's dark time out, I tend to close all the blinds and hide in bed, work on a project or something. But last night, because I had that stack of Amazon Prime boxes that I'm sure was from like months, I'm sure, as big as that stack was. So I was out there in the driveway. I took a dog with me to protect me from whatever, chupacabras. I don't know what's out there. You don't know. There could be howler monkeys down here in Houston. I don't know. So I took a dog with me. But anyway, so today's Tuesday. Yesterday, somebody had a question that I didn't see because they go by so fast. So yeah, just as a reminder, if you have a question you'd like me to answer, make sure you leave a comment, and when I go back through and review the comment thread, I'll answer your question the next day in case I missed it, because I don't want to miss anything. But Captain Karen Carter yesterday asked for some tips on washing baseboards, and since right now is a great time to be doing spring cleaning, I think that doing baseboards is very appropriate right now. If you missed my videos, I did a series of videos on spring cleaning, so make sure you go to my YouTube channel and check those out. There's a playlist. But for baseboards, really important because baseboards stick out. They collect a lot of stuff. If they're in the kitchen area, they could have cooking grease on them that just kind of, there's a mist in the air, right? And so you need to clean them really, really well. What I do, I'll tell you what I do, is I like to use a microfiber rag. Those are my favorite things because you don't even have to use chemicals with those a lot of times. But for baseboards, since I'm only doing them once, twice a year, they're pretty gross when you get down there. So microfiber, but I like to use a bucket of hot water with something like Mr. Clean, antibacterial, like an all-purpose cleaner that doesn't have to be rinsed because I don't want to go through the whole process twice. So I'm going to use my microfiber rag with some hot water and some Mr. Clean. I'm going to go through and clean all the baseboards really, really well. You'll be surprised at how fresh your house smells just by cleaning the baseboards. It's totally worth it. But I remembered when I was getting ready for today, I remembered when I was a little kid, because I was short, because I was like 6 years old, when we would do spring cleaning in the house, Mom would assign me the baseboards because apparently I was closer to them. So that makes sense. Plus I couldn't break them, right? But what she would do is she'd give me an old sock that, you know, like an old sport sock, like a tube sock, and she would turn it inside out and put it over my hand. And so I didn't have to actually try to grab something. And if you have a lot of baseboards, that can actually, you know, or if you have arthritis or something, you know, that gets very tiresome to grab it. But put it on your hand, and it's got the terry texture on the inside, so turn it inside out. Then you can just rub the baseboards with that. That works really, really well. Now some baseboards, they get scuffed. Like I have some baseboards in my dining room and I didn't even know I was doing it. The one chair, in order to get behind that chair, apparently I scuffed that baseboard over and over again. So I had some like shoe marks on it. Who knew? I mean, they were small, but they were there. So I just took a magic eraser, you know, which will change your life. I took a magic eraser and dipped it in that Mr. Clean. They just came right off. They don't damage the surface. And then just wipe it down. I like to wipe it down again. Cheryl would like to know, what if you can't get up once you've got on the floor? Tips for that? Well, always keep your cell phone with you. That's my biggest tip. You know, I grew up in the time before cell phones, and I remembered how free range that felt. But as soon as cell phones came along, I adapted to that immediately. I cannot leave the house now without my cell phone because I feel like, well, what if something happens? What if I need to call AAA? What if, you know, there aren't any pay phones around anymore and I'm, you know, not going to knock on someone's door. Help. So take your cell phone, Cheryl. Take your cell phone down to the floor with you. Put it in your pocket. And then if something happens, you can always, you know, call for help. But that is good advice, actually, because, you know, who wants to be stuck on the floor till somebody comes to your house? So those, Karen Carter, thank you for the question about baseboards. I hope that helped. Baseboards really make a big difference if you get them clean. And also, you know, the opposite of a baseboard is your, you know, if you have crown molding, I do the baseboards and the crown molding at the same time. And that way, you know, the perimeter of every single room gets nice and fresh. Okay, well, it's Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm going to go through my attack plan. Have you made your attack plan? Remember, I have a blog post about having an attack plan. So go to CaptainHousekeeper.com. And I have a printable version of my attack plan. And then maybe you could take my version and just modify it to fit your day. Because, you know, maybe you don't have the same things in your house to do that I do. But today, you know, of course, it's make the beds, but oh, it's changed the sheet day. I learned something a couple years ago that is so obvious that I can't believe somebody didn't tell me. I think I learned it on Oprah, because I watched a lot of Oprah back in the day, is have 2 sets of sheets for every bed. And then when you change the sheets, there's a fresh pair of sheets. And then you have a whole week to get those dirty sheets washed. There's no pressure to get them done immediately. So I have 2 sets of sheets. I got them off Amazon. I found that I have this stupid mattress. I'm such a sucker. I shouldn't be allowed to shop. But I went into mattress, whatever, one of those mattress stores, and I needed a new one because I suddenly had a 75-pound Labrador sleeping with us also, and we needed a new mattress. So I went in, I was like, oh, I need a new mattress. I'm a big guy, I've got this big dog. So they sold me this mattress. They promised, it wasn't cheap, they promised it was the best mattress, but it's got, I think, a 22-inch mattress. No, sheets don't fit 22-inch mattresses. So I finally discovered that if you go on Amazon.com, you can search for the size sheet that will fit your bed, guaranteed. I usually got my sheets at Tuesday Morning because, you know, they're affordable there. And I have some inside information on Tuesday Morning because I know some people, and the prices at Tuesday Morning really are the best you can get when it comes to linens. They drastically mark down those brand new linens. But anyway, I always had trouble finding 22-inch mattress fitted sheets, which I'll get back to. Joshua said, can you show us how to fold a fitted sheet, which I think is just a test. I think he just wants to see if I can do it and then laugh at me if I can't. But actually, I'm going to make a video of 4 different ways to fold a fitted sheet. So, change the sheets today. Let's see. Oh, and I have to set up my vitamins because I set up vitamins every week so that I don't have to do that every morning. You know, I got a big pill kit, and you know, I got my little supplements that I like to take. So I like to set those up once a week so I can just take them after breakfast. Let's see, what else do we have to do today? Oh, I have to shock the pool. Remember yesterday I said I had to check the chlorine? You know, throw a couple people and a couple giant dogs in a pool and the bacteria is thriving. So I found out, you know, I put the dogs in doggy daycare every Tuesday so that they can play with their friends, run off some energy, and get a bath while they're there. But I shock the pool while they're there if I need to, and today I need to. For those of you that don't know, shocking the pool means you have to raise the chlorine to unsafe levels so that it kills everything in the pool. Oh, DJ said it's 35 and snowing. I am so sorry. I wish I had control over Mother Nature because I feel bad that y'all are getting all this snow and ice. It's bad. You know, my friends in Michigan keep posting pictures and ice storms and snowstorms and, you know, beginning of April, you know, that's not that late. But now, what is it, the 17th? Is that what it is? Yeah, 17th, way too late. So today, what I need to do is once I get the sheets changed and all that, I have to go back to the grocery store because I ate everything I bought yesterday. Believe it or not, I didn't buy much, but I did eat it all. So I have to get some stuff for dinner. But what I need to do is I have my next Captain Housekeeper video planned for my YouTube channel. And I'm going to show you how to plant a planter of annuals and make it look fantastic. I know that some of you aren't quite ready for annuals, but it's going to happen before you know it. So I need to get that video done so I can upload it tomorrow. Right, so who's all here? I saw some things go by. I know Kristen's here. I know Cheryl's here. Who else is here? Ohio? Did I see Ohio? I think I saw Ohio. I guess you just need to shovel today. That's what I remember when I was a teenager in Michigan. Oh my gosh, school, you know, was super early, but mom had to go to work. And being a teenager, I had to get up like at 5 in the morning in the winter and shovel the driveway and clear off the car so she could get out. That's why we were so skinny back then. It was so much work. But okay, well, be sure you subscribe. Be sure to click the little notification button so that you know that I've gone live. Remember, tomorrow I'm going to be at IKEA with my good friend Cheryl, who's going to be joining me live. I'm excited about that. My first live interview since starting Captain Housekeeper. And you know, keep in mind that just because you're in charge of the house, you don't have to do everything. Automate and delegate whenever possible. I have a blog post about both those things. If you check out my website, I'll put it in this description of this video. And as always, remember that no matter what life throws at you, you have the power to make today a fantastic day. All right, so you can do this, dude. Get out there. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.